What's it all about? This DVD is to help you decide who you want to vote for in the up-and-coming Scottish Youth Parliament elections and to show you how to cast your vote when the time comes. Members of the Scottish Youth Parliament, MSYPs, represent the voice of young people in their community and campaign on issues that affect you, like votes at 16, youth poverty, transport and leisure, and changing the image of young people, and lots more. So it's important that you elect the young person you feel represent your views best. These young people are elected for the next 2 years. Every young person aged 12 to 25 is given a vote. It's up to you how you use yours. When and where? Elections will be running from Monday the 2nd of March until Friday the 13th of March, and every young person in North Ayrshire will be given the opportunity to cast their vote. Voting will take place in secondaries, colleges, youth centres and other educational establishments. The voting will close at 3:30 on Friday the 13th of March, where then the votes are counted and then announced by Returning Officer Elma Murray on the Friday evening. The results will be online and on the Young Scot website from the following Monday. 2 young people from both North and South will be elected as your future MSYPs. Cunninghame North includes the towns of Courtney, Beath, Dalry, Largs and North Shore, Ardrossan, Arran, Cumbria and parts of Saltcoats, and the schools of Garnock Academy, Largs Academy, Ardrossan Academy, Arran High and parts of St Matthews are included in this vote. This vote will also include a variety of youth centres and other educational establishments. The candidates standing for Cunninghame North are Megan Reid, John Snoddy, Emily Aitken. Cunninghame South includes the towns of Irvine and surrounding areas, Cowinning and Stevenson, and the schools of Greenwood Academy, Irvine Royal Academy, Cowinning Academy, Auchenharvey Academy and parts of St Matthew's Academy. This vote will also include a variety of youth centres and other educational establishments. Your candidates for Cunninghame South are Dara Howie, Michael Burns, John Shackleton, John Wilson, Zoe Nix, Amy Cowan, Victoria Thomas, Courtney Gemmell, David Dunlop, Rory McPhee, Erin Macaulay. The voting process. If you are voting in a school, it has been arranged for your vote to be taken as part of your timetable, and your school will inform you of your time slot beforehand. Youth centres can be used to vote if you ask your youth worker, and college dates will be promoted on social networking sites and local press. All votes will be cast online. Each young person will be given a unique voting number to take to the voting booth. There will be staff at these booths if you require any assistance. Voting steps. First, go to the registration desk where a member of staff will take your details. You'll be given a unique number on a piece of paper to take to a computer. Go to www.elections.youngscot.org. Enter your unique 16-digit number or temporary number. Your unique number will only allow you to vote once. This cannot be changed once you hit the Vote Now button. Next, select your constituency, Cunninghame North or Cunninghame South. You only get one vote. If you're unsure of which area, ask the staff. Next, choose your candidate preference in numbered order. Preference voting, referred to as STV, allows you to order the candidates with 1 being your first choice, 2 being your second choice, and so on. You can vote for 1, 2, or as many as you want, as long as it goes in order from 1 up. Lastly, hit the Confirm Vote button to cast your vote, and that's your vote cast. To recap, the candidates standing for Cunninghame North are Megan Reid, John Snoddy, Emily Aitken. Your candidates for Cunninghame South are Dara Howie, Michael Burns, John Shackleton, John Wilson, Zoe Nix, Amy Cowan, Victoria Thomas, David Dunlop, Courtney Gemmell, Rory McPhee, Erin Macaulay. The SYP elections are your opportunity to get your views heard and represented at national level. Use this vote and make it count.
Hi, I'm Amy Cowan. I'm campaigning for your vote to be a member of the Scottish Youth Parliament to represent your voice in your constituency, Cunninghame South. I currently aim to gain the overall better outlook of young people so that you are looked at better in your community. I aim to launch and improve current campaigns on mental illness, homophobia, racism, etc., so that we can include young people in what we do. I aim to look at what we have in place to provide more provision for children with mental illnesses. These issues affect us all, and I want to work with local councils, local community centres and local young people to make sure that we have these things in place for us. The time has come for us to stand up, people that don't have the confidence to stand up and get our voice heard, and I want to be your voice for your constituency, Cunninghame South, to make sure our voice is heard successfully.
Hi, my name's Courtney and I will be representing Cunninghame South. If I'm elected, one of my main focuses will be mental health. I want to focus on mental health because it is a stigma and I want to eradicate it. I'm going to do this by setting up peer counselling groups for young people to open up and talk about their feelings. I also want to raise more awareness on what mental health is and how it affects young people's lives today. My next focus will be youth poverty. I want to focus on youth poverty because 25% of children in North Ayrshire are living in youth poverty and every 1 in 4 children are obese by the time they start primary school. I want to reduce the percentage by providing a better education and healthy lifestyles and promoting after-school activities and youth groups. My third focus will be youth unemployment. Now I understand that the rates are going down, but I want to make sure that they keep going down by providing more work experience for young people of North Ayrshire so they can be the best that they can be.
Hi, I'm Donna and I'm standing for the constituency of Cunninghame South. My first problem that I would tackle is that the bus fares are too expensive for youths. This is important because me myself, I take the buses and I think they're far too expensive, and I only have a certain amount of money, and most of my money is spent on travelling to and from places, which then doesn't leave me enough money to go and do activities with my friends at the weekends and things. My second point is that there's not enough to do in the community. This is very important because if there isn't enough to do in the community, you should be hanging about in the streets, maybe even committing crimes because they're bored. My third point is that there's too much litter in the community. This is important because litter harms the environment, which isn't good to the animals because it can kill the animals. It also makes the place look untidy, and people from other places come into our town and think, oh, I don't want to be here again, the place is untidy, it's got litter all over and it's just really not a nice thing. Vote for me, Dara, to be your local SYP.
My name's David Dunlop and I'm standing as a candidate for the Scottish Youth Parliament for the constituency Cunninghame South. The main issues I will cover are rising transport fees, youth unemployment, more college opportunities for people who leave school and can't find a job because they don't have the qualifications they need, youth poverty, more awareness of the help that's available for people that are living in poverty, underage drug and alcohol misuse. I will challenge bullying and encourage regular support groups for young people in schools and the wider community who have been victims of bullying and peer pressure. I feel these issues are problems in our communities and I feel these need to change. Thanks for listening and I hope you choose to vote for me in the elections in March.
Hi, I'm Erin Macaulay and this year I'll be standing for election and hoping to represent the views of the young of Cunninghame South. My desire to stand was due to the impact and the legacy the recent Scottish referendum had. I believe that the motivation and aspiration shown by the young people throughout this referendum was a true positive to Scotland. And if elected, I'd really like to maintain this. I'm a strong believer that actions speak louder than words, and as a candidate for the Scottish Youth Parliament, I don't want to just highlight issues. I want to make sure that the issues being addressed by young people are actually acted upon, not just highlighted. My relationship within the community will allow me to work with young people to take action upon these issues rather than just discussing them. I also believe that interaction within the community will allow me to be successful as an MSYP. I also believe that you don't need to be a political expert to stand or be an MSYP. I think you need to have a passion for change and a passion to represent young people, to help shape and flourish the life of young people. And that's exactly what I want to do. To represent the young people of Cunninghame South would be an absolute honour. I hope you vote for me. Thanks.
Hello, I'm John Shackleton and I'm hoping to represent Cunninghame South. If elected, I have three main focuses, and those focuses are to change the negative image that young people have on them and change that to a positive one. I would hope to do this by working with my peers at the Parliament to highlight their achievements and broadcast them for more people to see and hear about. Another one of my focuses is to reduce the cost of public transport. I feel that the cost is too much for young people to afford, and I would work along with the SPT to reduce this cost to a more affordable price. My third focus would be to create more jobs for young people. I feel there's not enough jobs out there for the youth of North Ayrshire, so what I would do is I'd work with the local authorities / the council to create jobs and highlight and advertise the jobs that are already out there for young people.
Hi, my name is John Wilson and the area I will be representing is Cunninghame South. As an MSYP, I would like to make young people more interested in politics. I asked someone my age who is the Prime Minister. They answered, that Tony guy. That Tony guy hasn't been Prime Minister for 7 years. I know lots about politics. I've been nicknamed the politics guru by my modern studies teacher. If more people knew about politics, it could make them want to vote. If more people voted, this would be good for democracy in this constituency. I also think travel fares are too high. On my local route, travel fares have rose for 20 pence for a child and 40 pence for an adult for just one stop. This is too much. I would like, as an MSYP, to work with local travel companies to stop fares for rising for young people.
My name is Michael Burns and I hope to be representing Cunninghame South. If elected, I would like to see facilities in place for young people who have been through or are being affected in everyday life, such as education and social lives, with a family member with a life-limiting illness, as I feel this is important for people to get the vital support and information that they need. I would like to see more information available for young people about clubs and groups within their local community and would be helping supply this information to young people. I would like to see better transport available for young people, as their only means of transport is by mums, dads, buses and trains. So I would like to see fairer pricing for young people travelling to schools and clubs within North Ayrshire. Please vote for me, Michael Burns. Thank you.
Hi, my name is Rory McPhee and the constituency that I'm representing is Cunninghame South. I'm just going to go over a few points from manifesto. The first point on manifesto is enterprise and practical learning within education. Having discussed these ideas with the likes of Sir Tom Hunter and Marie Macklin and started campaigning already at Ayrshire Royal Academy, I believe that this is a key way to be able to get people prepared to get into work and to target a key issue within Cunninghame South, that is youth poverty. The second area that I'll be campaigning on is anti-bullying. This is an issue that I feel really strongly about myself, and I know that others do. I've been in talks with local secondary schools already. The third point on manifesto will be raising political awareness. During the Scottish referendum, there was a lot of awareness raised within young people when it comes to politics, with 16 and 17 year olds being able to have their vote. I think we should continue this awareness, and I would strongly encourage anybody of a young age to be able to become involved in politics, as this is the only way that young people will ever have their say. These are the key areas that I would put in my manifesto and actually campaign for what young people within Cunningham South believe in, as I think that's the most important thing, to be able to get young people's voices heard. It's the last point of the manifesto, and thank you for your time.
I'm Zoe Nix and I'll be standing in Cunningham South. The 3 points in my manifesto would be to raise awareness of the different types of illnesses and disabilities and how they affect young people, and I'd try to make sure that young people are aware that although these illnesses may not be visible, they're still very much real and there for the person suffering them. The second point would be to raise awareness of the support available for families living with a young person who is dealing with a medical condition or illness. This would be so that the young person doesn't feel alone and are aware that the support is out there for them. The final point of my manifesto would be to show that young people's voices do matter and that we do deserve to be heard. This will prove that young people do make a positive difference to our society that we live in.